Today, I'm finally replacing my carbon fiber lip, which according to the shipping label, I've had in my possession for a year and a half. This is going to be more of a laid back style video, although I am installing this one differently, which I thought was worth filming and explaining for those of you looking to install one of these on your car. This is called the M Performance Style Lip from Keys Motorsports. It's a 3-piece lip that's got the center section plus these pieces that go below the fog lights. So BMW officially offered this 3-piece lip design for the F30 known as the M Performance Lip, but to the best of my knowledge the real BMW ones were only ever made out of plastic, so aftermarket companies took that same 3-piece design and made it out of carbon fiber, hence the name M Performance Style. A little over a year ago, I hit some roadkill on the highway and it ripped off the center section of the lip. Luckily, a couple of the screws held on and I was able to pull over and pull it off the rest of the way, and it didn't just fly off and hit someone's car. Originally, I installed it using a ton of self-tapping screws, and on the original video, a bunch of people commented and said it's not really the best way to do it and that I should really have bolted it on. This time around, I'm installing it with nuts and bolts with some washers. It doesn't mean that it can't get damaged again, but I don't want to risk it flying off the car. When the old lip ripped off, it took a critical mounting point off the bumper with it, so yesterday in preparation, I repaired that hole with some fiberglass. I attempted to put this piece in from behind, but it just turned into a sticky mess, so I ended up just smashing it into the hole. Then I covered the bottom with another piece and smoothed it out until it was flush. Not the most elegant repair, but it works. These side pieces have taken some damage too, and since I have a brand new pair, it would be silly to not replace them. These were held on with Gorilla Tape, so I'm warming them up to soften the adhesive. So what I love about the M Performance Style Lip is it protects the paint here on the underside of the bumper where you'd normally get rock chips and stuff. So you can see that piece was on for 2 years and this paint underneath is like perfectly preserved. Now if you're wondering what this black is on the top, when I installed it last time, it wasn't like 100% perfect fit, and because my bumper was white, you could see like a little white gap there, and I didn't really like that, so I just put some vinyl on there. That way when the new one goes on, that black vinyl kind of fills in that little gap at the top so you can't see it. I put some fresh tape on and pressed them in place. These will be bolted in from the bottom, and the tape will help secure them from the front and top sides. So I'm getting ready to bolt this up. You can see I've just got some clamps down there to hold it in place as I get it all lined up and straightened out. And once I get it in the right position, we will go ahead and bolt this in. Man, I forgot how good this thing looks. Like it sticks out from the bumper a couple inches too. It just looks so aggressive. With the lip in the position I want, I'm drilling holes for the bolts to go through. I gave this bolt one too many ugga-duggas, so good luck to my future self if I ever have to take this off again. Alright, check it out. That thing is rock solid. So I put a total of 7 in. There's 3 on each side and then 1 in the middle. and this thing is not going anywhere, at least not easily. Before you drill into carbon fiber or fiberglass, make sure that you're wearing eye protection, and I would also recommend some gloves and maybe even a mask as well. So as I'm cleaning up, I'm like, why are my hands so itchy right now? And then I look at my body. My entire body is covered with these little glass shards. So just be careful and wear protection. Alright, we're back in business. It looks 100 times better than it did before, and honestly, I regret not replacing this sooner. For the last year and a half worth of content that I've made, both photo and video, I've been running the goofball setup with this middle part missing, and it looks so much better now, and I feel a lot more confident with the nuts and bolts and washers rather than the little self-tapping screws. The cool thing about the M Sport bumper is this lower portion hangs down below the underbody paneling, which means that you can reach your hand back there without actually having to take the bumper off the car. I think that's what I was worried about when I first put it on with the self-tapping screws. I don't know why I didn't just look under there, because I would have realized. And honestly, doing it with the nuts and bolts is not that much more work, so that's definitely what I would recommend if you're going to install one of these at home. So speaking of that, I'm going to put a link for this exact one down in the description. As far as the hardware, I honestly just bought this at my local grocery store. I'll try to put some links for the sizes and everything down below as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, thumbs up if you caught that reference.